Hello friends, today we are going to conduct a lecture on hypersensitivity reactions. Now, what are the hypersensitivity reactions and how it occur, we will see in this video. How we get sick. Agents which are present in the environment in the form of microbes and chemicals are constantly attacking our bodies and disturbing our hemostasis mechanism. Some immune system in the hemostasis is disrupted by its own, and some are disrupted by other foreign particle or environmental factors. Sometimes immune system homeostasis is disrupted on its own by different three mechanisms. One of them is it may overreact to antigens such as with allergies and it causing ill effect. Another is it may underreact with human immunodeficiency virus infection or HIV and human become immune compromised. And third one is it may react with cell protein as autoimmune disease and which attack on cell body and destroy our cell body. Then disorders of immune system which includes the allergies, autoimmune diseases and immune deficiency. These are the immunity related diseases. Now we see the hypersensitivity. Hypersensitivity refers to undesirable immune reactions which is produced by normal immune system, and this is the hypersensitivity. Now what are the hypersensitivity reactions? When an immune system response or result in exaggerated or inappropriate reactions harmful to the host, in term hypersensitivity or allergy used, what we call hypersensitivity reaction. Then there are four type of hypersensitivity reactions which are based on mechanisms involved and time taken for that reaction. A particular clinical condition or any disease may involve more than one type of reactions. Hypersensitivity is an immune response mobilize a battery of effector molecules that act to remove antigen from various mechanisms in our body. Generally, these effector molecules include a localized inflammatory response that eliminates antigen without extensively damaging the host tissue. Under circumstances, however, inflammatory response, that is hypersensitivity, can have deteriorates effect resulting in significant tissue injury, serious disease or even death. Hypersensitivity reaction denotes an immune response resulting in exaggerated or inappropriate reactions which is harmful to the host. It is harmful immune response which is large tissue damage. It include by exaggerated or inappropriate immune responses in a sensitized individual on re-exposure to the same antigen. Both humoral and cell-mediated arms of the immunity may participate in these hypersensitivity reactions. Hypersensitivity essentially has two components. First, primary dose, that is first dose of antigen, which is essential to require or to initiate the primer immune response. That means after exposure of the first dose, there may be formation of antigen and antibodies in the healthy person, and antigen antibody reactions will be initiate, which is followed by a shocking dose, that is second dose or repetition of the dose of the same antigen that results in the injurious consequences. Depending on time taken for reaction and the mechanism that caused the tissue damage, hypersensitivity has been broadly classified into immediate type and delayed type of reactions. In the former, the response is seen within minute or hour after exposure to the antigen, and in the latter, the process takes days together to manifest the symptom. Now, Jale and Coombs, these two scientists in 1963 classified hypersensitivity reactions into four different categories based on time elapsed for exposure of antigen to the reaction and arm of the immune system which are involved in the hypersensitivity type. Type 1, 2 and 3 are antibody mediated and are known as immediate hypersensitivity reaction, whereas type 4, which is cell mediated and is known as delayed hypersensitivity reactions. Then now we will see one by one what are the type of the hypersensitivity reaction. Type 1 reaction, immediate hypersensitivity reaction, and which involve immunoglobulin E, that is IgE, mediated release of histamine and other mediated from mast cells and basophils. Type 2 reaction is cytotoxic hypersensitivity reaction, in which involvement of immunoglobulin G or immunoglobulin M antibodies bound to the cell surface antigen with subsequent complement fixation. Type 3 reactions are immune complex reaction, involve circulating antigen antibody immune complexes that deposit in post-capillary venule with subsequent complement fixation. And last one is the type 4 reaction, which is delayed hypersensitivity reaction. It is cell mediated immunity, and cell mediated immunity mediated by T cell rather than by antibodies. Other recent classification system proposed by Cell et al. The system divide immunopathologic responses into the following 7 categories, in which first is inactivation or activation antibody reaction, and second is cytotoxic or cytolytic antibody reactions, then immune complex reaction, allergic reaction, T cell cytotoxic reaction, delayed hypersensitivity reaction, and granulomatous reactions. Then hypersensitivity reaction, we will see undesirable side effects of immunity manifesting trivial discomforts such as itching of the skin to potential fatal disease such as bronchial asthma, which is initiated by interaction of antigen with humoral antibody or by cell mediated immune mechanism. These are the four types of hypersensitivity reaction. Now, type 1 immediate hypersensitivity reaction. This is onset within minute of antigen challenges. Examples are allergies to mold and insect bite, which rapidly developing immunologic reaction occurring within the minute after the combination of an antigen with antibody bound to the mast cell or basophils in individual previously sensitized to the antigen. It may occur as a systemic or as a local reaction. The short time lag between exposure to the antigen and onset of clinical symptom is due to presence of performed mediator in the mast cells. Thus, the time taken for this reaction to initiate is minimal, so onset of symptoms seem to be immediate. Type 1 reaction can occur in two forms, anaphylaxis and atopy. Now, etiology of these reactions are allergic reactions. The definition of allergic reactions is reactions can be elicited by various aeroorganisms. Aeroallergens. Example: pollen, animal drugs, or insect stings. Again, other possible causes are latex, drug, and food allergy. Allergens. Allergens can be complete protein, which is antigen or low molecular weight protein capable to eliciting an IgE response. Pollen and animal dander represent complete protein antigen. Haptens are low molecular weight, which is inorganic in nature, that antigens are not capable of eliciting an allergic response by themselves. It must bind with serum or tissue protein in order to elicit a response. A typical cause of drug hypersensitivity reaction. Note that all drug hypersensitivity reactions are not mediated by IgE. In addition to anaphylactoids reaction, drug reaction can be caused by cytotoxicity and immune complex formation and by other immunologic mechanisms also. The foods which are causing type 1 hypersensitivity reaction, most common food allergies are peanut, tree nut, fine fish, shellfish, egg milk, soya, and wheat. Certain foods can cross-react with latex allergens. These foods include banana, kiwi, chestnut, avocado, pineapple, passion fruit, apricot, and grape. Then Hymenoptera, bee wasps, yellow jacket, hornet, and fire and sting can cause IgE-mediated immune reactions. While anaphylaxis is the most serious reaction, localized swelling and inflammation can also occur and do not by themselves indicate increased risk subsequent life-threatening reaction. At least 50 Americans die in each year from anaphylaxis by a stinging insect. Then systemic reaction, usually IV injection of an antigen to which the host has already become sensitized. Stage of shock can be produced with minute or it may be fatal. Local reaction, it depends on the portal of entry of the allergens. It may take form of localized cutaneous swelling, nasal and conjugated discharge, hay fever, bronchial asthma, and allergic gastroenteritis, that is food allergy. Allergy is characterized by local or systematic inflammatory response to allergens. Local symptoms, that is nose, swelling of the nasal mucosa, which is called allergic rhinitis, redness and itching of the conjunctiva, allergic conjunctivitis, bronchoconstriction, wheezing, sometimes outright attack of asthma, feeling of fullness, possibly pain, and impaired hearing due to the lack of Schwann tube drainage. Skin also may be affected or symptoms are present on skin also. Various rashes such as eczema, hives, and contact dermatitis. Head hole not as common. Headache are seen in some with environmental and chemical allergies. Systemic allergic responses are called as anaphylaxis. Now, allergens. The mechanism is as, depending on the rate of severity, it can cause cutaneous reaction, bronchoconstriction, edema, hypotension, coma, and even cell death. IgE production of B lymphocyte at the site of entry of antigen and draining lymph nodes. IgE antibodies attaches to the mast cell and basophil and the person is sensitized to the allergen. Memory cell are generated. Then lab test CBC which shows increased WBC count, eosinophil count, increased serum IgE level. Normal value of this test is 39 international unit per ml. It does not determine indicate specific antigen. Radio allergosorbent test, which is also called as RAS test, which determines blood concentration of IgE directed against a specific antigen and thus can determine specific antigen through this RAS test. Allergies testing, which include scratch test, intradermal test, oral food challenge, in vitro testing. Again, additional some tests are nasal rhinoconjunctivitis. It can be diagnosed by nasal smear test. Look for eosinophils count. However, regular use of nasal corticosteroids can lower the eosinophil count. An elevated eosinophil level can be consistent with allergic reactions. Then management, how it can preventable. First is avoidance therapy, decongestants, vasoconstriction in the inflamed tissue, thereby reducing the edema. Antihistamines we can use, which block the histamine from binding with its receptor, preventing vasodilation and capillary permeability. Then sedation and corticosteroid use decrease the inflammation by preventing synthesis of the mediator which is responsible for to initiate the inflammation. Example, for the nasal inflammation, beclomethasone is used or fluticasone are also used, and in the oral there may be prednisolone or prednisone. Mast cell stabilizer, which prevent mast cell membrane from opening when allergen bind to IgE. Cromolyn, sodium leukotriene inhibitor. These two are the example of mast cell stabilizers. Now desensitization. It is the most common form of desensitization, involves subcutaneous injections of small amount of allergens. An increasing dose is usually given weekly until the patient receiving 0.5 ml dose. Recommended course of treatment is approximately 5 years. The mechanism of action to reduce allergic response by desensitization is thought to be completion. Instead of IgE, IgG is produced. The bind with the allergens so as not to cause degranulation of the mast or basophil. Here we stop, or here is the completion of type 1 reaction, hypersensitivity reaction, and in the next part of video we will see the remaining types of the hypersensitivity reaction, that is type 2, 3 and 4, and how they are preventable. Yeah, thank you friends.